Who's your top 5 comedians?
Let's see. It was a Dave, Louis, Rock, probably Bill Burr, and
Bill Burr's a beast.
yeah, and that fifth spot. Fifth spot can kind of rotate sometimes.
I know it.
I'll put. All right, I'll put Cat Williams in number 5.
That is a daring selection.
It is. I also have a special place for Cat because the first time I ever saw him, he looked at me and he goes, "A cat and a wolf." And then I was just like, "I'll love you forever."
Man, Cat's a cool guy, man. He's and like extremely effortless.
Yeah.
Extremely effortless, man. I mean, you could tell that there isn't, I'm sure he works at his craft, but he goes in there and you could tell that it's of the moment, present thoughts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like freestyling for, you know what I'm saying, for an artist.
Yeah. But being like a woman, female comic or whatever, it's, like, I think I've been like, I don't know. Everyone's like, is it harder? Is it harder? And I've been doing this maybe 9 years, stand up about 9 years. And I mean, I have 2 specials, like I've worked on some really good shows.
Right.
Like.
And you work with Seth Meyers as well,
yeah,
right?
I worked with Seth. Like, for me, it hasn't. I don't think it's been harder, but,
Well, I mean, you're doing fairly well for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really crushing shit, man.
I don't want to discount all the women who've come before me that had to do, like, the dirty work, you know, and kind of clear the path.
Right.
But.
Like Adele Givens, some more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Monique,
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever performed with no one laughed at all?
Yes.
Hell no. Okay, let's hear about that.
One time I did this, and honestly, it was probably not great, but I did.
Obviously.
Yeah, I did this. I had this one woman show that I was doing at the time. It was before I started doing stand up, really, and so it was just like 45 minutes of me doing a bunch of different characters, and it's all scripted. So you can't really break out of it if things don't go well.
You didn't write it?
I wrote it.
No,
it's all on me. It's all 100% my fault.
How could you do this?
Yeah. I was having that conversation in my head the whole time. But it was for like I did it at this small theater, and there was like 12 people from like a tour group there, and they just sat and stared at me the whole time where I went through this whole 45-minute long thing. It felt like I got kicked in the chest.
It was a slow crash.
Yeah. Oh man, it was brutal, and like just because it's also like it's hard to do terribly and also like be like changing wigs and like putting on dumb costumes.
You had the Tyler Perry wigs and everything.
Just like demoralizing it everywhere.
Man, I seen that movie. Me and my wife watched that movie, man, Fall from Grace on Netflix.
I didn't see that one.
Man, listen, man, great acting, horrible hair pieces. Listen, man, the hair pieces. Well, it was like, yo, what's up? This a Party City wig, bro.
Like, you have $1 billion.
Man, I'm talking about that's how the rich stay rich. You know what I'm saying? We can only spend 1.2 for this film. Something's got to get cut. Hair and makeup, you're out of here.
I like to think all the actors go to his studio, his lot or whatever, and they're so excited. They're like, he's gonna have the best. This is for black people.
Well, it is. It's laid out now.
And then they go in and they're like, this is the hair.